up to episode 4 already, and if I'm being honest, I still don't know all the characters' names. However, this week, I've brought my friend Rachel, who does.
I'm a fire starter.
Spoilers!
Sorry.
It's Game of Thrones Season 6, Episode 4.
Let's get into it.
Yes! We begin at Castle Black, of course, where Jon's packing his bags to leave. Boo, pants, toothbrush, phone charger. Although the signal in the north is dreadful, to be fair.
Phones are incredible.
And then who should arrive but Brienne, Podrick and Sansa?
Yes!
Yeah! It was so romantic. Her and Jon stared into each other's eyes and then they ran towards each other in a lover's
Well, they are
embrace.
related.
Yeah, I know, but it's Game of Thrones, so it's fine. Webbed fingers crossed. And then we see Melisandre.
Which one's she?
The Red Witch.
Yes.
On the balcony, who's kind of let herself go a little bit. She's gone from Vogue model to Kay's catalogue.
Also, 2 weeks ago she was worshipping Stannis, now she's switched to Jon's team. I guess maybe her memory's fading a bit in her old age. Keep the necklace on, eh?
So then we saw Robin at the Vale, who we haven't seen that much of ever since Sansa smashed up his snow castle. Which he was so sad about. All we know about Robin mainly is that he's the Lord of the Vale, or the Twat of the Vale as I call him, and that we hate him. And then who should appear but Littlefinger, first appearance of the season klaxon. And he is playing off everyone. He's now got the North, he's got the West, he's got the Eyrie, he's got everything under his thumb.
And he got him a falcon.
And he got him a falcon as well, which is kind of like a medieval Furby.
If I go in, save the camera. Meanwhile, over in Marine, Tyrion's still hanging out with Hot Frizz,
Missandei,
and the Unsullied one,
Grey Worm.
Grey Worm,
Yep.
chatting to some politicians, trying to clamp down on slavery. And he knows, like any good journalist, the only way to deal with politicians is through prostitutes. Do they have names?
No.
No.
And back into the wild with my favourite buddy movie of the Game of Thrones world, Dario Naharis and Ser Jorah Mormont.
Are they the ones that are like the old-fashioned C-3PO and R2-D2?
Yeah, very much
Nice.
so.
And they're on a mission to rescue a princess.
Hey! I fancy them both.
The robots from Star Wars.
Yes.
That is not weird at all. Oh no, I just remember the one who fancies Daenerys is going to turn into a stone monster because that thing in the boat touched him. Thankfully, as dictated by Game of Thrones law, someone gets their head smashed open by a rock.
Yay!
Check!
Boom!
Ding!
Yeah, high five.
Awful high five.
Terrible high five.
Really, really poor.
Hold me closer, tiny hedgehog.
Love that song. We're back in that murky old basement run by that weird religious group called the Sparrows. And finally, the actor Jonathan Pryce gets to do some of that RADA level acting he's been trained for. And the one question I've been asking all series is finally answered. Why does he never wear any shoes? Next, we're in the shiny bit of King's Landing where the puppy dog king is getting advice from that rickety old maester. Although remember a couple of seasons ago when it turned out he was really sprightly doing star jumps and stuff?
Yeah, whatever happened to that?
I want to see him running away from a dragon or something. In comes Cersei. She's not happy about the whole affair, even less so when she finds out her kid's been chatting to old Jack Sparrow.
And then Cersei goes into the small council to try and convince Kevan Lannister and hot Avenger Diana Rigg Olenna Tyrell to rise up against the Sparrows.
All-star team up.
Yes.
We've said goodbye to Reek, and the Theon we know and love is on a boat on his way home to Castle Greyjoy. He doesn't want to be king. I reckon all he really wants is a hot bath, a nice bit of food, and probably a nap without the threat of a maniac cutting off parts of his body.
It's my dick in a box.
And of course, for his sister, comedy's Gemma Whelan, to rule the Iron Islands.
And just when you thought that Ramsay Bolton couldn't kill off any more of your favourite characters, he's topped off Osha.
Which one's that?
She's the wildling who looks after Rick. Have you not watched Game of Thrones?
Yes, I have, a lot. And we know you're a mentalist, Ramsay. Stop murdering everyone. Change the record already.
So back at Castle Black, we have Brienne breaking bread with Tormund and his beard. I am totally shipping Brienne and Tormund right now. And then we have Jon Snow receiving a letter from Ramsay detailing all of the awful, horrific things he's going to do to him and his sister. This letter is the last straw that persuades Jon Snow to storm Winterfell.
Which one's Winterfell?
And at the end, we return to Vaeus Dothrak.
Drogoville.
Sure.
And a lot of the Dothraki are suggesting very unpleasant things to do with my Daenerys.
Mucky
and
things.
Trade her for 1,000 horses. I don't even know what that one's
It's
about.
a lot of horses.
She seems very confident though, prancing around in and out of those massive candles.
Why is she confident? Because she's impervious to fire.
Flames everywhere! Suddenly the whole place goes up like an acrylic wigged tinderbox.
She's a fire starter.
Twisted fire starter.
Relight my fire.
Fire, I bring you to burn. What
More
other
fire songs.
London's burning,
That's
London's
not one that
burning.
we talked
Doesn't really
about,
work.
no.
She emerges like a phoenix from the flames.
But naked.
Obviously naked. And finally, everyone bows down to Queen Daenerys, the flame retardant queen.
Oh, hail, Queen of Asbestos.
Fire,
Da, da, da,
I bring you to burn.